Hey cat lovers, and welcome back to another video. Cats are notoriously hard to read, which can make them difficult to speak to. Whether it be the language barrier or the fact that it sometimes seems like they are ignoring you, it can be frustrating to try to communicate with your cat. However, you may find that you are just going about it the wrong way. If you enjoy this kind of content, subscribe to the channel for more cat videos. Now let's discuss 8 easy ways to speak to your cat in a way that they will understand. But first, let's address a common question. Can your cat really understand you? Before you attempt to communicate with your cat, you may wonder if it's even worth it. Since you and your cat don't speak the same language, is it possible to communicate with them? According to science, it is. While your cat cannot understand the words you are saying, they do recognize that they are being spoken to. Not only that, but your cat can likely recognize your voice over other humans' voices. A study published in Animal Cognition found that cats can discern their owner's voice over other humans' voices, so they were more likely to respond to their owner than they were to a stranger. Further, many cats are even able to understand their names. While they likely don't associate their name with their actual identity, they recognize it as a word that is often used in reference to them. Cats are also quite emotionally intelligent, and they seem to respond differently to different human moods, tones, and behaviors. If you ever noticed your cat giving you extra attention when you are sad, it is because they can notice the difference in your behavior. With all that in mind, let's reveal the list. Number 1. Match your tone with your words. As we've discussed, cats are quite in tune with tones and pitches. They aren't, however, very good at understanding what exactly you are saying. For example, if you tell your cat, "Do you want a treat?" in a completely neutral tone, your cat is not likely to have much of a reaction. But if you were to say the same thing with a higher pitched and excited tone, your cat is likely to get excited too. Your cat may even come to associate the word treat with a treat, but your tone helps their understanding significantly. Likewise, if you are trying to scold your cat by saying, "Get off the counter," but you say it in a high-pitched, excited voice, your cat will not respond how you want them to. If you say, "Get off the counter," in a stern, low-pitched voice, your cat is more likely to get the memo. This is because cats can use your tone and pitch to understand how you are feeling. They are likely to associate a high pitch with a happy and relaxed mood, and a lower pitch with a stern or serious mood. Number 2. Be aware of your volume. Just like cats are very sensitive to tone and pitch, they are also sensitive to volume. Cats tend to dislike loud noises, so be cautious of raising your voice around your cat. Your cat may feel anxious, scared, or threatened by loud voices or yelling. Instead of yelling at your cat, use a firm but soft voice. Cats are more responsive to calm, soft voices than loud, angry ones. If you yell at your cat or raise your voice, your cat may run away from you or hide. This can be very damaging to your relationship with your cat, as it teaches your cat to associate you with fear and anxiety. You should always be aware of the volume of your voice and do your best not to frighten your cat by speaking loudly or yelling. Your communication with your cat will be much better if you are aware of your volume and intentionally speak to your cat with a calm, soft voice. Number 3. Use the same words often. Even though your cat can't directly understand what you are saying, they can pick up on repetition and patterns in your speaking. By repeating certain words often enough along with their associations, your cat can actually pick up on their meanings. The most common example is a cat's name. If you repeat your cat's name enough when speaking to them, they are likely to recognize that word. The same study mentioned earlier, published in Animal Cognition, shows that cats respond to their name being said even by strangers, though they are more likely to respond to their name if it is said by their guardian. Your cat may also learn the meaning of other words through repetition and association, like treats. If you say treat every time you give your cat a treat, they will come to associate the word with food. Your cat may come to expect a treat every time they hear the word treat, so make sure to use it carefully. Just like dogs, cats can learn the meaning behind different instructions like sit, stay, and come. However, there is a reason that cats aren't typically known for their trainability. Even though your cat might understand what you are asking them to do, they won't do it unless they want to. Unlike dogs, cats typically won't do a trick to impress you. They might do it for a treat though. Number 4. Use eye contact intentionally. Eye contact is essential to cats. It is highly utilized in cat-to-cat communication. It is very useful when trying to determine how a cat is feeling. Cats will often use unblinking eye contact as a way to send messages to other cats. Whether or not the message is "I see you" or "I want to fight" typically depends on the pupils. An angry cat will have sharp, dilated pupils, while a cautious cat will have large, circular pupils. A direct stare with dilated pupils is often a confrontation and a way for a cat to assert its dominance. A calm cat may stare, but they will not stare unblinkingly or with dilated pupils. In the same way that cats use eye contact to send a message, they also rely on it to receive messages. Your cat will watch your eyes and your eye contact as a way to understand how you are feeling. Because of this, it is important to use eye contact intentionally when communicating with the cat. If you accidentally stare directly at your cat without blinking, they may perceive you as a threat. While eye contact is important when establishing a relationship with a cat, you should make sure not to stare too much. If a cat perceives you staring as a threat, they may return the unblinking stare with dilated pupils. In this situation, it is best to break eye contact and de-escalate the situation. The best way to make eye contact with a cat is to lower the intensity and duration of your staring. Look away every once in a while and make sure to blink. You can also slow blink to ensure your cat knows you are a friend, but we'll discuss that further next. Number 5. Slow blink to say, "I love you." While much of communicating with a cat is a guessing game, there is one surefire way to tell your cat that you love them. This is by showing your love in a way that your cat understands. Cats are known to slowly blink at those that they care about as a way to show affection. Slow blinking is a sign of trust. It shows that your cat feels safe enough around you to let their guard down. If you notice your cat staring at you and slowly blinking, they are letting you know that they love you. The best part about slow blinks is that you can reciprocate them. Slowly blinking at your cat in response is an excellent way to let them know that you love and trust them. It is a show of affection that your cat understands. Number 6. Use treats. Treats are a universal language. Regardless of whether or not your cat can understand what you are saying, they can understand treats. You can use treats to let your cat know that you are not a threat to them. Like humans, cats can be very food motivated. Whether you are looking to teach your cat through positive reinforcement, or if you are just looking for their attention, treats can make a useful tool. However, make sure not to give your cat too many treats. Treats should make up no more than 10% of your cat's daily food intake. This means that you can give your cat some little treats throughout the day, or they get a big treat once a day. But because you need to use treats sparingly, they should be used strategically. If you want to improve your relationship with your cat, treats are an excellent way to open up the conversation and get your cat's attention. Number 7. Understand your cat's body language. One of the most important parts about communicating with your cat is being able to tell whether or not they are receptive to your attempts. While sometimes your cat may be very active and engaged in your communications, other times they will just want to be left alone. Knowing how to read your cat's behavior and respect their boundaries is very important when communicating with them. A cat does not want to be interacted with, will generally ignore you, and may even walk away. On the other hand, an interested cat will reciprocate your attempts to chat with welcoming body language, purrs, or other vocalizations. If your cat is not receptive to your attempts to chat, it is important to respect their space. Don't force your cat to pay attention to you. They may respond with aggravated behaviors like hissing, twitching their tails, growling, and swiping. These are all indications that your cat needs some time alone. Rather than attempting to apologize right away, give your cat some space to cool down. You can try again later once your cat is more receptive. Number 8. Headbutt your cat. One of the best ways to communicate with a cat is through their language. Just like slow blinking, headbutting, also called bunting, is a great way to show affection to your cat in a way that they will understand. Headbutting is one of the most common ways that cats show affection to both humans and other cats. Cats headbutt other cats as a way to strengthen their bond and to spread their pheromones to create a colony scent. Cats are quite reliant on scent, and they like to mark things that they deem as safe. This can be physical spaces, but also other animals like cats or humans. When your cat headbutts you, they are marking you as safe. In this way, headbutting is an important way that cats strengthen their relationship with others. To reciprocate, you can headbutt your cat back. While you aren't necessarily doing it for the same reasons as your cat will appreciate the gesture. You can also initiate a nose bump by extending your hand out to your cat. Now that we've gone over the list, it's time for Cat of the Week. This video's Cat of the Week is Ansel. His guardian says, "This is Ansel, the Norwegian forest cat. He's a tubby, fluffy ball of sunshine and destruction. His favorite activities include running into things at full speed, playing fetch, and watching TV. He hates sneezes and will let you know, or maybe he's saying bless you, and loves picking on his big brother. His grumpy quirks are what make him, him. Congratulations, Ansel, keep being pawsome." To enter your cat for a chance to be featured, visit the entry link in the description box below. So after hearing these tips, do you think you can speak cat? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up because it helps other cat lovers find our content. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next Catterday for another video.